Hey guys, did I just do this? I'm messing myself up. I should put like a wave. Well, whatever. It's too late. The video's already starting. Anyway, so today's video, I'm gonna do how did Anakin Skywalker get his scar, and that is why I came up with this video, and I'm dying to curious about, so you can see my reaction. And that's the one thing I'm curious about when I watch like Star Wars Episode 1, 2, 3, and so on. That's what I'm curious about. How did Anakin get his scar in Episode 2 when he's like his teenage or 20s? And Anakin Anakin doesn't have a scar, but in Episode 3 he somehow has one, and somehow has a scar on his face. And that's like his iconic scar. And that scar continues to go on throughout Episode 3 and Clone Wars, so on. Somehow he still has that scar. So I'm dying to curious about how did he get it. I mean, we already know how Kakashi got his scar. He got it because his other eye is like got sliced off during the Third Great Ninja War. Yeah, Yamcha, well, God damn it! It's been so long since I watched like Dragon Ball. I completely forgot how Yamcha got his scar. Oh, creep! Oh, fuck me. And as for like Yamamoto, yeah, Yamamoto got a lot of scars. I mean, those are like all those scars that he got from battle. And I'm pretty sure one of them, well, he got it from his lieutenant, and I'm pretty sure most of them he got from his battle with Yoha in his prime. Anyway, I got my headphones on. Let's get this going. In 3, 2, 1.
How did Anakin Skywalker get his scar? One mysterious question throughout Star Wars is how Anakin got the scar above his right eye. It's something that really just came about in Revenge of the Sith, with no backstory or even a mention
Literally.
of it. Well, thankfully, we have an answer for this in the Star Wars Republic Comics Series, Issue 71, Part 3, Dreadnoughts of Rendili. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The story takes place 1 year before the events of Revenge of the Sith, where Anakin was supposed to meet with Padme in secret. However, one of her handmaidens met him instead, and gave him a personal holo message from Padme herself. Anakin took it with him and set off to view the message in private, away from everybody else so nobody would see him. However, while this was going on, Sith assassin Asajj Ventress was on a personal hunt for Jedi Master Quinlan Vos and traveled to Coruscant to find him. Anakin finally traveled far enough, all the way to the industrial sector, to view the message that Padme sent him. She told him that she was sorry that she was leaving this message for him, without speaking to him in person, but she misses him and loves him dearly. But before the message continued, Ventress came out of nowhere and force-pulled the holo message right to her.
Come on.
Taunting Anakin, she asked him if his masters knew about his secret relationship. She then threatened Anakin by telling him that instead of killing him first, she would hunt down Padme instead and kill the person that he loved most. Anakin, enraged by this, ignited his lightsaber and went in for a powerful strike against her. The two dueled back and forth, with Ventress constantly taunting Anakin in the process. As their fight continued, Ventress then got the upper hand on Anakin and landed a blow right on his face by slashing him with the tip of her lightsaber. This slash would then leave Anakin with his iconic scar. Ventress stared him down and told him that he would—
Bro, so that's how Anakin got his scar. He got it from Ventress. It makes sense why Anakin like attacked so recklessly and angry, because Padme is his wife. Bro, Ventress was digging herself her own grave. You should, as I know from Dragon Ball Z, you should never attack a Saiyan's wife, because you're digging that grave even deeper.
never understand the true power of the dark side, but by watching her kill him, he would finally learn what it's like. Anakin quickly picked himself back up, reminding her that she knows little about him, and then said his favorite line to her. You underestimate. The two of them continued to duel, with Anakin now dominating the fight. Filled with anger and rage, he then kicked Ventress off the platform and force crushed her to land into a bunch of electrical wires. Gripping the wires so tight, he continued to torture her, when Ventress then asked him if he planned on killing her in that very moment. Anakin ignored her comments and finally let go of the wires, telling her goodbye and letting her fall into the abyss of Coruscant. Ventress would of course survive this, as her and Anakin would then have a rematch on the Battle of Christophsis. I really think Anakin's scar shows his growth over time, and it really symbolizes how much he's matured over his years ever since Attack of the Clones. Although we never see Anakin speak about his scar, I'd like to think he embraced it in a way. You gotta understand, Anakin loved fighting. He loved being on the battlefield. So by the time the Clone Wars came around, he looked forward to it. He felt like it was something for him where he could just show off his skills and his leadership. So I mean, what better way to show off your previous fights by having a battle scar over your eye? I really feel like both his scar and his mechanical arm just show how much he's been through over the years, and we really get to see his character grow in the process. If you want to learn some more lore about Anakin, I did attach a video in the middle of the screen.
Okay, maybe next time. Okay, so that's the video. That's how did Anakin get his scar. So now we know how. So now I know how Anakin got his scar. He got it from Ventress. Like I said, Ventress was digging herself her own grave. You should never taunt or make like a death threat trying to attack a man's lover, his wife, his friend. Digging a grave, man. You're digging a grave. Yeah. But anyway, Anakin looks pretty cool with that scar on his face. And yeah, I do agree with the guy. Like, it does show like his maturity. And that's the video. If you like it, hit the like button, comment down below, hit the subscribe button. Until then, later, guys.